We are back, guys. We are finally back. It feels like ages ago since I made a full video. It wasn't actually that long ago. I was away for a week, but we had 2 game weeks during that week, so it kind of messed up my videos a bit. So I had to do 2 shorts. It wasn't that great. I couldn't do too much research, but we're back now. We're back with a proper video, and we are in game week 17, 16th of December, Saturday. Let's go. So in this video, we are just doing the 5 matches on the Saturday. Gives us a better chance to win. You know, I don't like doing accumulators over 2 days, so we're going to focus just on the Saturday. Before we dive in, I just want to let you guys know that I'm going to give away half the winnings. If this bet does win, of course, I'm going to give you guys the chance to win half of it, and all you've got to do is comment below what tip you would do for Saturday. It could be one of the tips in this video, or it could be your own. Just let me know in the comments, and if this accumulator wins, I'll give you guys a chance to win half. You might as well do it. It's free to do. Just comment below. Simple as that. And if you're new around here and you enjoy football betting and you want to win money or just talk about football, anything like that, make sure you subscribe, because this channel is for you. We've got loads of content. We've got loads of content to come. So yeah. So the first game on the Saturday, we are going to go with Bournemouth versus Luton. Great game to start with. Bournemouth are in fantastic form recently. They're just doing brilliant, and I don't think the media are giving them enough praise at the moment. You know, they're always talking about the main teams at the top, but Bournemouth, they're just doing their bit quietly. They're picking up a lot of wins. They're playing very well, and I don't know. I just don't think they're getting enough praise at the moment. And you've got Luton. They've had some very tough games recently, but they're playing well as well. I know they've got losses, and on paper it looks like they're not doing that well, but they've been playing well. They've played some top teams, you know, Arsenal, Man City, Liverpool, and they've given them all tough games. So we've got Bournemouth, who are currently 14th in the league, and Luton sit 18th. Like I just said, Bournemouth are in fantastic form at the moment. They have not lost in 5 games in a row. They've won 4 of them and drawing 1. And that includes a 2-0 win over Newcastle and the 3-0 win away to Man United. Luton have lost 3 games in a row now, but they did play Arsenal, which was extremely close. You know, they conceded on the 97th minute, so that was very unlucky. And they also played Man City right after that. They went 1-0 up and got excited. Everyone thought they were going to grab the win there, but City's class eventually caught up with them and they lost 2-1. But, you know, very unlucky in both games, and they done themselves proud. In Bournemouth's last 5 games at home, they have scored in all of them, and 4 of them all had both teams scoring. Luton have scored in 4 out of their 5 last away games, and 4 out of 5 of them also ended with both teams scoring. And also for both teams, in terms of playing home and away, they've both had 4 out of the last 5 with over 2.5 goals. So we are keeping this one simple. You know, there's a lot of goals for both these teams when they play home and when they play away. They're conceding, they're scoring. So with this one, we're going with over 2.5 goals, and the odds are 1.62. Next up, we have Chelsea versus Sheffield. You know, both teams are having poor seasons. Sheffield sit rock bottom and Chelsea are 12th. Chelsea only have 1 win out of their last 5 in all games, and Sheffield also only have the 1 win out of the last 5. But their most recent game was the win against Brentford. So that was Chelsea's overall form. At home, they're doing better. They've only got the 1 loss in the last 5. Sheffield are yet to win away from home this season. Chelsea do very well scoring at home. In the last 5, they've scored 2 or more goals in 4 of them. Sheffield concede away from home quite a lot. 4 out of the 5 most recent away games, they've conceded 2 or more goals. So I do think Chelsea will win this one. And due to the goal stats, with Chelsea, you know, doing well scoring at home and Sheffield conceding quite a lot on the road. So we're going to go with a Chelsea win with a -1 handicap. So they've got to win by 2 or more goals, and the odds of that are 1.67. Next up, we have Man City versus Crystal Palace. Man City are currently 4th in the league. Are they starting to panic? Is Pep getting nervous? Who knows? Palace are currently 15th in the league. Overall, their form is pretty terrible at the moment. Just 2 wins in their last 12 games, and they've got no wins in 5 games now. Man City are yet to lose at home this season, but they haven't looked too strong recently. They're not their usual selves. They haven't got De Bruyne, they haven't had Haaland, so they struggle to create as many chances as they usually do. You know, against Luton they struggled, then they had the loss to Villa before that. Pep did say Haaland is back to training on Thursday, so is he going to start in this game? Maybe, maybe not, who knows. No one really knows quite yet, at the time of this video anyway. Palace don't have much confidence at the moment. Their performances are just not great at all. From what I can see online and social media, their fans are starting to lose faith in good old Roy at the moment. So, a few more poor performances and he could be out the door. Head-to-head, Man City dominate Palace, like they do with most teams, to be fair. They've had 17 wins, 3 draws, and Palace have 3 wins. In this fixture last year at the Etihad, Man City won 4-2. I think City will win this one, but the odds are terrible. It's like 1.13 for them to win, so it's just not worth doing that at all. City have a great record scoring in the first half, so with that combined with their excellent home form and Palace's current poor form and low confidence, we are going to go with Man City to win the first half, and the odds of that are 1.5. Now, we've got 2 more games to go. Before we do that, I just want to mention, I want to do something pretty cool this year. So, on the 26th of December, Boxing Day, the Premier League is normally mental. There's normally loads of games, crazy results. It's very hard to bet on. But what we're going to do is we're going to do a massive community accumulator. So, all of you guys watching are going to have the chance to vote for what you think the result's going to be for every game on the 26th of December. So the home team winning, away team winning, or a draw. And then we're going to put all the results into a big bet, and then you can jump on or not do it if you don't want to. But if you've got a free bet or a couple of quid, we're going to put this bet together. If it wins, we all win together. If we lose, we all lose together. But it should be good fun. So all the voting will take place in the free Telegram account, okay? And that's where I'll post the accumulator as well. So click the link in the description, get in there, and then either next week or at some point, I will do a voting poll for every single game on the 26th of December. And you guys are going to vote for what you think is going to happen. And we're going to do a massive bet together. So it should be good fun. Good fun. And it'd be quite interesting to see what the power of the community can do if everyone puts their minds together, votes. And it should be good fun. I don't see anyone else doing this. So get in the Telegram account and I'll see you in there. Okay, next up we have Newcastle versus Fulham. Newcastle currently on a 3-game losing streak, including the loss to Milan. That was a brilliant game, to be fair. Excellent game. They gave it a good go in the Champions League, but it just wasn't enough, unfortunately. Fulham were on fire recently. They beat Forest 5-0, and then straight after that they beat West Ham 5-0. They also played very well at Anfield against Liverpool, and they only lost out by 1 goal. That ended 4-3. So head-to-head between these two teams is pretty close. Newcastle have 9 wins and Fulham have 8 wins, and there has been 3 draws. Newcastle done the double over Fulham last year. They won 1-0 and they won 4-1. Fulham have scored in 4 out of their last 5 away games, and Newcastle are the same at home. They've scored in 4 out of the last 5. Newcastle gave it their all against Milan, and I think they put so much energy and effort into that game. I think that will go against them in this game. They'll be quite fatigued. They also have a lot of injuries coming into this game. Whereas Fulham, no midweek game. They've had a lot of rest. They've got a full team to pick from, with the exception of Willian, who is doubtful. I believe he's got a hamstring injury, so he might not play. But they'll be ready to go, and they're full of confidence, especially after them 2 5-0 wins. I can't call who will win it, but I do think Fulham will score here. So we're just going to go for Fulham to score over 0.5 goals, and the odds of that are 1.4. Next up, we have the last game on the Saturday, the late kickoff, the relegation battle, Burnley versus Everton. I mean, I call it a relegation battle. It's not really. Everton had the 10 points deducted. They're sitting 17th. However, Burnley are 19th in the league with just 8 points. Burnley had a great 5-0 win against Sheffield the other week, but then they did lose to Wolves after that, and then they got the draw away to Brighton, which, that's a good result. Everton are doing brilliant, to be fair. They got the bad news about the points deduction and lost 3-0 to Man United, but since then, 3 wins in a row, and they were against Forest, Newcastle and Chelsea. So fair play to them. They both recently played each other in the Cup. Everton won that one 3-0. Everton have a brilliant goal scoring record away from home. In 9 away games this season, including Cup games, they have scored in 7 of them. Burnley have played 8 times at home this season, and they've scored in 5 of them. Both teams, they're involved in high scoring games. 6 out of the 8 Burnley home games have ended in over 2.5 goals. And 6 out of the 9 Everton away games have ended with over 2.5 goals. Now, this one's the late kickoff, so I'm thinking if the 4 other bets come in, we're going to be watching this game, and I don't want to go for anything too risky, Like, if it all boils down to this game, I want to keep it simple. So we're going to go with over 1.5 goals in this. Because, to be fair, I think there'll be more. I think there'll be over 2.5. I think there's also a chance of both teams scoring where the odds would be better. So I've put all these selections into an accumulator, and the odds are 7.27. So it's not massive, but it's still good. It's still good. So I'm going to do £20 on this, and that will return £145, 38p. Remember, comment below what's your favourite bet for this weekend. That can include your own or one from this video, doesn't matter, and then you'll have the chance to win half the winnings if it comes in. As always, I'll also post my favourite double out of these selections, so I'll pick 2 of these which returns double your money, and I'll also post that in the free Telegram account. And remember, we're going to do that massive 26th of December Boxing Day bet, community bet, so that's all going to be within the Telegram account, okay? That's going to be good fun, and the link, of course, is in the description. If you enjoyed this video, please smash the like button because it helps out massively. And if you're not subscribed yet, make sure you hit subscribe so you don't miss out on future videos. And that'll be it. And I'll see you in the next one. Good luck with all your bets this weekend. See you later, guys. Take care. Peace.